thank you for your cooperation, and I was very impressed of your very involved and very passionate and enthusiastic motion. So I'd like to hear from you. How was your teacher program? So at first, we need your name and school's name and how many years did you teach?
Okay, first of all, I appreciate, I thank you for the call for this orientation. My name is Ndinan. I passed on teaching around 29 years old. I have 29 years experience.
Where is your school?
I come from Adama, number 2 school. Yes.
I prepared 4 questions for you. And the first one is what's the difference between Korean and Ethiopian curriculum or contents syllabus?
Okay. Most of them, the curriculum are the same. But when we teach the students and Koreans teach the students are very different. Our country, that means Ethiopian teachers, when they teach the students, based on theory. With Korean teaching, they are based on teaching material. That material, it is most attractive material. But when we teach Ethiopian students, sometimes we punish the students when they do not attend the class or they say something. Korean teaching free from this punish. They give free for students. The students are free and they have full confidence in the students. By this teaching methodology, we Ethiopian and Korean are very different. Korean based on teaching material, videos and attractive teaching material. We don't use teaching material. We based on theoretical teaching.
You just say to your students, theoretical
things. Yes, theoretical teaching.
The second one is, now you finish your whole courses, so you will go to your school and teach your students, and especially apply some tools and materials and methodologies to your students, right? So it may be helpful or unhelpful. Why do you think so?
After this training, when I go to my school, I teach based on teaching material.
Yes.
I have got some knowledge. The students they teach based on teaching material, and the students teach oral recording. They are different, both students. When the students which is teaching the material, they catch some knowledge more than oral teaching oral students. They are different. They have more than better knowledge, more than oral teaching. Therefore, this training, what I say, before this training, I look where am I. I'm looking where I am. Now, when I see after this training, I got many profits.
Oh. The third one is how was your training course? How feeling of your own after you finish your courses?
Okay. After this course, when I go to school, I thought that the other these teachers, this course is very good and it gives some gives best. When I teach students before this course and after this course, I'm very changed because when there's any students how they get knowledge. The students learning without knowledge, the teaching material, and the students teach the teaching material. Between them are very different. The students, when teach the teaching material, they got more knowledge than the students without the teaching material. Therefore, I practice, when I go to my school, I practice more than oral training, and I based on teaching material with teaching material because I got the benefit of the teaching material.
Okay. The final one is the most impressive or the memorable thing from the whole courses, and more suggestions for the better courses for the next year, or the better.
From this course.
Yeah.
This course is very important because after this course we have no more knowledge how we teach according to the teaching material. We have got more knowledge, but now we have got knowledge because when we teach our students, we must based on the teaching material because what we got, we see something, we know more than knowledge without seeing something. Because when we hear something, after a few minutes we forget. But when we see something, we know that material what is, we know is practical. Therefore, this workshop or this link, it gives for us what we look out, where we are, how we can teach our students. We focus on the teaching material because without teaching material, the knowledge is no life.
Your answer is very good, but I want to know more about your impressive thing or impressive scene from your whole training courses.
Okay.
Just one or two.
For
example, I like the video clips because
yes,
it is very helpful.
Not only videos, clips, more than that. The way the Korean teach their students, they use any teaching material, teaching material, or they are attractive. But when you come in our country, our teaching material is not attractive. For example, we use some stones, but Koreans teachers use oranges or bananas. From oranges and from stone, between them they are big difference. Orange is attractive material. Stone is not attractive material. Therefore, from this course, I got many advantages. That is, some student or some baby, which I'm looking carefully, attractive material or not attractive. The baby, some students from what is age, 6 or 7 ages, first is looking at stone and orange. The baby is looking after orange because orange is attractive more than stone. Therefore, Koreans, when Koreans teaching, they are focused on teaching material, which material is attractive to the students, and which material is not attractive to students. Therefore, the students, when they they get some knowledge. Therefore, Korean teaching, it is very different. They teach video clips. They are teaching attractive or materials. Any material they are attractive.
You are interested in attractive materials.
Attractive materials.
Yes.
We didn't use attractive materials before this.
What do you suggest for the better trend course next year? What must be done?
This course is very, very important because we get many advantages from Korea because we are not developed according to the Korea. We are backward. Therefore, when we go to develop, we looking some developed country because how they go develop as that. Therefore, this course is very important for us, not only for us, for Ethiopian students and for Ethiopian country. It is very advantage because we get many knowledge from Korean people and from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
are appreciate you because you are give many knowledge and we looking back for us.
It's my happiness for you.
Okay.
I have a favor of you. We use your oral video interview clips just for the education purposes. Upload on YouTube or the Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need your agreement. So please tell us the camera.
Okay.
I agree that all of the video or interview clips can upload Facebook or YouTube, something like that in English or in American.
Yeah, video clips is very good because it is advantage for.
Sorry, just say I agree.
Yes. I agree video clips because we get many knowledge from this course, and if we got this chance or this advantage, we use for future to teach our students by video clips. I wish it.
I agree that all of my video clips can upload YouTube and Facebook.
I agree video clips to Facebook, to books.
And YouTube.
YouTube books.
One more time, please. Okay, so start.
I agreed video clips to Facebook. Nice books. Nine to
Yeah,
books.
thank you very much. Good. So I appreciate your finishing the 4 courses very successfully. Thank you. At first, you tell us your name and your school's name and teaching career. How many years did you teach?
First, I appreciate it
Oh, thank you.
for your question. After that, my name is Margarita. I teach in Kamara. I taught for 39 years. I'm rich enough for education. For that kid, I am teaching it.
We prepared 4 questions, as you know. The first one is, what is different between Ethiopian and Korean curriculum context education?
No difference at all. The difference is approach.
Approach.
The curriculum is more the same, but we can do it. We can so much problem. We have teaching aids program. We have problem.
We have lab of the methodology of teaching in addition to the teaching aids.
Yes. In Korea, this or 10. You teach on video. You participate your students as family. No problem. Student and the teacher. The teacher teach Frank or the
openness of teachers to their students is something that I appreciate. Students speak freely in their classroom interventions.
In our country, sometimes we eat our students. This is our problem. Now, it is good.
Okay, thank you. The next one is, after you finish this training course, you go to your school and you apply your teaching methodology and materials to your students. Is it helpful to your students or unhelpful? Why do you think so?
If I go to my school, I will give for others teachers like this training because I know something. My friend too,
Okay, I will share the experience I get here in this training to my friends at school.
Now, from today onwards, we teach by teaching aids. From today onwards, we communicate with our students as Koreans. We learn that this.
Thank you. How was your whole feeling after finishing your training?
I cannot express. I feel so much. I am not good. I can say more excellent. I taught for 29 years.
During my lifetime in my career of teaching, I have never taken any such kind of training so far, and it is exceptional and superb simply. I hope your coming will put a life breeze to our teaching and it changes our teaching methodology by far.
Training more
we expect the more intensity and the prolonged and continuity of this training in the future too. We expect in the next training, the duration of training will be extended by a little bit so that no pressure, time pressure will be on all of us.
Thank you.
The last one is similar, same as first question. Your most impressive or memorable thing during your teaching course, and more suggestions for the next levels.
Would you repeat the question?
The first one is, what is your most impressive or memorable thing?
በጣም ያስደነቀበዚህ ስልጠና
And the next one is your more suggestions.
በዚሁ ማያይዘ ደግሞ ወደፊት መደረግ ያለበት የምትለውን ራስን ሀሳብ ስጠኝ።
እኔ በዚህ ስልጠና ላይ በጣም ያደነቁት ነገር ቢኖር ትምህርቱ በቪዲዮ መሰጠቱ ነው።
what I am inspired more by in our this time training is the video presentation of the courses that shows us activities and the methodology of the Korean teachers in a class.
በቪዲዮ መሰጠቱ ምናልባት ከኋላ ቀርነት ወደ በሳይንሱ ሂደት ውስጥ መግባታችንን የሚያሳይ ነው።
It showed me the level of the Korean education, that they are using instructional materials, change it to electronic level from the traditional to the modern method of teaching.
እንደገና ደግሞ ልጆች ያዩትን በመልክም በአይነትም በተለይ አምስቱን የመዳሰስ ጠባዮችን እንዲማሩ በእውነት ይህንን ጥሩ ነገር አይችልበታል።
Yeah, in the videos I also see how students observe things using their 5 senses of organs. This enables the students to pay attention to whatever they see in their surrounding, and it helps for their mental growth and scientific knowledge.
What is your suggestions?
ስለዚህ ስልጠና እንዳስተያየት
ይሄ ስልጠና በጣም ጥሩ ስልጠና ነው።
This training is simply super to me.
ይሄ ስልጠና ግን በእውነት እንዲታይቶ ማለት የለበትም።
So this shall not be a first show. It has to continue in the future too.
በተወሰነ ትምህርት ቤት መሆኑ ቀርቶ ብዙ ትምህርት ቤቶች እንዲያካትት ብዙ ነገር መስራት እንችላለን።
The scale has to be widened, not limited to 2 schools, but many schools involved in the near future.
በዚህ አጋጣሚ ግን የኮሪያ መንግስት ማመሰገን ይፈልጋል።
I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Korean government and the team for all the support they endeavored us, loaned us.
Thank you. We will use these all videos just for the education purpose, especially upload on YouTube or Facebook. So we'd like to hear from you your agreement. So please tell us, see the camera lens, and I agree that all of the videos uploading in English or in Arabic doesn't matter.
እነዚህን አሁን የሰበሰብኳቸውን የስልጠና ቪዲዮዎች በፌስቡክ ይሁን በዩቲዩብ ለትምህርታዊ አገልግሎት እንዲሁም እጭናለሁ ደስታለ።
እኔ አቅሙ ካለኝ ይህንን ለመስራት ወደኋላ ያለኝ፣ ምክንያቱም ሀገሬ አንድ ነገር ያየችበት አንድ ጊዜ ነው። ሀገሬን እንደምወድ ሁሉ ሀገሬን ለመለወጥ እነዚህ ነገሮች በጣም ኢምፖርታንት ስለሆኑ ልጠቀምባቸው።
I love my country, and this education helps my country's use. So I fully agree to upload these materials as much as I can. So in order that my country will use it.
Thank you for your I appreciate that you finished your teaching training course very well. So I'd like to interview the post-interview to you. At first, tell me your name and school name and teaching career first.
My name is Asiklich Smith. My school, Adama number 2. I taught 31 years.
Thank you. I prepared 4 questions. And the first question is, what is the difference between the Korean and Ethiopian contents, especially for the syllabuses? What do you think of it?
In Ethiopia and Korea, in the curriculum, it's the same.
Same.
There is no difference.
No difference. The second question.
The difference is between Ethiopian and Korean. Teaching method. We taught our students in teachers centered. You taught students by teaching aids, computers, so many. In our country, we don't have anything. We taught.
The same,
Why?
yeah, the same in the curriculum, but the materials.
teaching materials, the difference.
The second question is, how much does the program helpful if you apply to your practical classroom situation? What is it helpful or unhelpful?
It's very good. If I have teaching materials, it's good, very good. በጣም ነው የማያባስ ይሄ ነገር ቢኖርና ለተማሪዎቹ ምቹ የሆነ ነገር ቢኖርና ቢማሩበት እጅግ በጣም ጠቃሚ ነው።
What she is saying is, if we have the right methodology like the Koreans do, with a student-centered approach, students will benefit much from it. And so this program is a program that we like and a program that we hope to continue in the near future, too.
ጥሩ እውቀት ያገኛሉ፣ ደስተኛ ሆነው ይማራሉ ተማሪዎቹ፣ የተሻለ እውቀት ገንብተው ይሄዳሉ አሁን ካለው ማለት ነው።
Students would also be motivated whenever they use teaching aids and whenever the teaching methodology is active, and so the students understand more.
እና ተግባራዊ ማድረግ ከተቻለ በእርግጥ አሁንም በአካባቢያችን ባሉ ነገሮች እኮ መጠቀማችን አይቀርም፣ ግን በጣም ልጆቹን የሚስብ አይደለም።
Our teaching methodology so far has not been attractive, so it will make the teaching learning process also attractive and the students understand better.
Okay, good. The third one is, how was your whole feeling of the training program?
በጣም ደስተኛ ነኝ። በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል። በጣም ደስተኛ። It's very good. I'm happy, very happy.
Why do you feel that?
So many types of teaching materials, how to teach, how to prepare materials, teaching materials, how to use teaching materials. What is this? I'm very happy. እና በደንብ እንዴት መስራት ከራሳችን እንዴት ፈጥረን መስራት እንደምንችል የተረዳንበት ነገር ነው።
By the videos I saw, it shows me the method how I can adapt the locally available teaching aids and I use the existing resources to make my teaching active.
ከንግግር ይልቅ ተማሪዎች በራሳቸው በመስራታቸው የተሻለ ነገር ሊያገኙ እንደሚችሉ ተረድቻለሁ።
I understood that the students learn better by doing rather than listening to whatever the student dictates them orally.
እና በዚህ ምክንያት በጣም ደስተኛ ነኝ። ጥሩ ነገር ተረድቻለሁ።
So this all will make me happy that the teaching method is active now.
ለራሴ ብቻ ሳይሆን ሌሎችም ጓደኞቼ ይህን እድል ቢያገኙ
For using this opportunity, I would like to extend my wish that all my friends, my fellow teachers also get this training the way I got it now.
በጣም ደስተኛ ሆንኩት በዚህ ምክንያት ነው።
That is why I'm very happy and delighted.
I hope so too. The last question may be similar to the third question. The most impressive thing and more suggestions to your next year's training?
ለወደፊት ምንድን ነው የምትመኘው? ምን እንዲሆን ነው የሚቀጥለው ስልጠና? ምን እንዲሆን ነው የምታስበው? ወይም ይሄ ፕሮግራም ወደፊት
ፕሮግራም እኔ ቢቀጥል ነው የማስበው። ቀጣይነት ቢኖረው ባይቋረጥና ከስር ወደ ላይ እያደገ ሄዶ ሁሉም መምህር ይህንን እውቀት አግኝቶ የተሻለ ነገር ሰርተን የተሻለ ለውጥ ለማምጣት ነው እኔ የማስበው። እኔም ተለውጬ ተማሪዎች ተለውጠው ሀገር ተለውጦ ማየት ነው የምፈልገው።
I wish the continuity of this program in such a way that it began from the grassroots. So I wish it is continuous progress to higher levels in such a way that the students, the teachers in the country change by education. That is my wish.
Thank you. The final one is tell us. We will upload these videos and teaching lessons to the, especially for the YouTube and Facebook. So we need your agreement. So please tell the camera, and tell that, I upload the video on YouTube and Facebook in Amharic or in English, please.
ይህን የተማርኩትን ቪዲዮ ትምህርት ለትምህርታዊ አገልግሎት ብቻ በዩቲዩብ የሚሆን በኢንተርኔት ላይ እጭናለሁ። ማረጋገጫ
ይህንን የተማርኩትን ትምህርት በፌስቡክ በመጫን ለትምህርት አገልግሎት ብቻ እንዲውል አደርጋለሁ።
What she said is, I fully volunteer to upload the videos I got on the YouTube and emails and on the other electronics for educational purposes.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation, and you did a very good job through your training course. We'd like to interview on your whole field of the teaching programs. So at first you tell us your name and school's name and teaching career.
Okay, first thank you. My name is Frida Yara. I came from Kamara Elementary School. So 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
I prepared 4 questions to you. The first one is, what is the difference between Korean and Ethiopian curriculum or the contents of textbook?
It's not a different curriculum, but it's a different one. Is Korean material is different kinds of. It's to use video and different kinds of material. It's all different kinds of this. Ethiopian country, this teaching material is not student center. It's not material. Some types of material. Korean culture teaching material is student center. Is scientific teaching material. It's different. This one.
Next one is, after finishing your teaching program, you go to the school and apply the whole processes and methodology and materials to your students. It may be helpful or unhelpful. Why do you think so?
This training is good because of different kinds of teaching using. በብዙ ሲያስተምሩ ብዙ አይነት ነገሮችን እናውቃለን እንገነዘባለን ብዙ ለተማሪዎቻችን
while the video presents the lesson, the teachers use a lot of materials and a lot of activities that would make students to be active in their lesson.
This chance is continued because of different kind of teachers, others. That this training to teach is Ethiopian is good teaching cultures.
ትለውጫለሽ
ለተማሪዎቻችን በዚህ ያየነው ብዙ ነገሮች እናስተምራለን።
What we have seen and learned here, we have to go and implement in the classroom. That's what she said.
በቪዲዮም ባየው ብዙ በአካባቢያችን ባሉ ነገሮች ተማሪዎቻችንን እንዴት ማሰልጠን እንዳለብን እናስረዳቸዋለን።
We have learned how to teach our students, even from locally made teaching learning materials. If we can't find ready-made material like Korean type, we can make it here. But the best thing is we have seen the approach and the methodology how to utilize materials.
Korean culture is good because sharing Ethiopian culture and Korean culture is different. That one is to teach. ብዙ አይነት ነገሮች እንለምዳለን እንገነዘባለን። ለተማሪዎቻችን እንደዛ አድርገን እናስረዳቸዋለን።
The way we observed the Korean teaching helped us to understand a lot of things. So this is very important for our students.
Okay, thank you. The third one is, your whole feeling from this program?
This is not a feeling. ጥሩ ነው በጣም
ስሜት አይ በፊት የነበረሽ ምን ይመስላል አሁን ያለው ምን ይመስላል ስሜት በፊት የነበረው እንደው ይሄን ጥሩ አገኛለሁ ብለሽ አስበሽ ነው
በጣም እንትኑ this training is teach my teachers is good
ከዚህ በፊት እንደዚህ አይነት ትሬኒንግ ውስጥ
ይሄ ትሬኒንግ በጣም ጥሩ ነው ወደፊት ቢቀጥል ብዙ እድገት ይመጣል ብዙ ለውጥ ይመጣል ለተማሪዎቻችን ብዙ አይነት ነገሮችን እናስገነዝባቸዋለን
You said I haven't come across this type of training in my career, but this one is a bit different and very interesting. Turu means good in Amharic. Turu means good. So
it's good, it's fine.
yeah.
It's
So
continued.
So it's very important in our
Country.
in our education system.
And the most impressive or memorable thing from the whole of the courses and your suggestions for the better training program?
በጣም ደስ ብሎሽ የሰለጠንሽ የትኛው ኢምፕሬስ ያደረገሽ?
This training by using video, different kinds of material to students in activities. Ethiopian students group is to teach Japan. እናርማቸዋለን ያንን በግሩፕ አለን ነው Korean culture is teaching materials different kinds of thus students is activated is freely not afraid Ethiopian students is afraid some materials not some material actually issue no it's fine it's good it's continued
ምን ወደፊት እንዴት ነው
ወደፊት
ይቀጥል ነው
it's continued large years other teachers is develop this training it's fine
You say
ሌሎች ማስተማር እንደዚህ ቢሉ በጣም ጥሩ ነው
in particular she was impressed with the video presentation. I mean the lessons are supported by video presentation. That one impressed me, and also the teaching aids and materials that make students to be active. These are also the other category, and in the future the rest of the teachers should come and train and get important skill to increase or enhance the quality of education. That's what she said.
it's good
The final one newspaper is we will use this whole of videos on the especially uploaded on Facebook or YouTube. So we need your agreement. So please look at this camera and tell us in English or in English. It doesn't matter. So I agree that use or upload these videos on YouTube or Facebook.
okay I agree videos I agree videos it is Facebook or email
To be uploaded.
to be uploaded it's
Okay.
continue I agree
Thank you for your cooperation.